when you feed him like mice or something, right?
Yes.
So do you hear the mice?
Okay.
Hey everybody, do us a quick favor and hit follow and smash that like or subscribe button wherever you're listening right now. It'll help us keep getting great guests and make it so you don't miss the next episode. Now on with the show. And we are live.
Ooh, what is going on, guys?
Hey everybody. Welcome to
up,
Split.
everyone?
What's up, John?
Voxxie.
Voxxie, we got a big Voxxie day.
Voxxie's up.
Awesome. Guys, welcome everyone live to Splintered Spirits. I'm Gary. This is John from Santa Paranormal. We try to answer that question, what are spirits? What's the latest this week? We got a guest today if anybody hasn't been following us. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
How was your week?
Into the mind of Voxxie. My week was good. A lot of rain, but still good, you know. Still good. Went here, went there. A little cemetery, a little Letchworth, you know.
All right.
A little Breck Estate. Yeah, because I'm traveling, I'm doing tonight, so.
Oh, yeah? You want to tell the good people where you're going?
Oh, I'm going to visit Blue Bodie at her reliquary.
Ooh.
The church and the graveyard.
I saw her. She's doing like this Bob Villa thing, this old house, where she's really making over that whole space.
Yes, she is.
Crazy.
Yes, she is. So it's gonna be quite fun. So after the live tonight, I am going to head straight there.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's great. She's great.
Yeah.
She was a great guest. Yeah. She's really fun. If you don't know who that is, Blue Bodie, check her out everywhere. That'll be fun. Get some good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm gonna try. That's all I can do.
Oh, that's all we can do. We can only ask the spirits so much. By the way, just to do a little throwback before we get into our guest who is patiently waiting in our waiting room. You know how we were talking about the Conjuring house, right? And we were saying, like, oh, you know, when is New Line going to step in and say something?
I read all about it.
Guess who stepped in?
That showed up. Yeah, they stepped in.
Dude,
yeah.
It's so obvious.
I mean, come on.
It's like, come on. It's like, what are we talking about? They're making too much noise. They're making too much noise.
I personally think the whole thing is planned.
Maybe. It might be.
It's and what a smart marketing tactic.
It would be.
Somebody over there was like, you know what? We're just gonna let this stew.
Yeah.
We're just gonna let this work itself, you know, into a tizzy. And then, hey, because guess what? What happens when the next Conjuring movie comes out? There's all this hype. There's all this.
Listen, they're going to pay. Smart. They're going to pay. Whoever gets the house is going to have to pay New Line, and that's the way it's going to go.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
If they want to use the name.
If they want to use the name. Because there's just no other way about it. There's no other way around it.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a lot of people start talking about legal this and legal that. And it makes me laugh because let me explain to you how this is going to work in the real world. I mean, I'm sorry to tell you. He who has the most money will win the case because you're not going to take on if Paramount and Warner Brothers want to get legal, these other two parties don't have the funds or the time or the resources to take them on, nor do they want to. They don't want to get on the bad side of Warner Brothers and Paramount, that whole behemoth. So it's going to be, they will settle because even if Warner Brothers is completely in the wrong, they're just going to like sue you into settling because it's not worth it. That's how it works, man. So, you know, we'll see how that plays out. But let's get to our guest. I don't want to keep her waiting too much longer here. Guys, if you watched this week, we dropped a brand new episode with a pet psychic, Angel Morgan. Angel is in our waiting room right now, in our green room. We are very happy she's here waiting. And if you saw her, we dropped an episode with her and we got her full story just to remind everybody who Angel is. So she's an animal psychic, a medium, self-described realm walker. She specializes in communicating with animals across mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual levels. She started, if you saw in the interview, she started as a skeptic, and she shifted course after a meeting with a medicine man and an experience with a turtle. I'm not going to spoil the whole thing for you guys. You got to go watch the episode that dropped if you want to hear her full story. And she had a real happening, and she had evidential experiences that proved what she was hearing and what she was feeling. Since then, she spent years reading pets, both living and past, working with spirit animals and nature spirits, integrating her work with haunted locations and paranormal investigations. She's especially good at blending evidential details with big picture spiritual insight, which is why, when she read both Casanova and the General in the episode that dropped on Tuesday, she really brought some interesting stuff to light. And we absolutely had to bring her back to sit down with John and get Voxxie read, because that cat's got some secrets, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So listen, without further ado, let's bring on Angel Morgan.
Hi.
Angel, how are you?
I can't hear you.
Hello.
You can't hear us?
I can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Why can
I can hear you now.
There you go.
Awesome.
There we go.
What's going on, Angel?
Hi.
Hello.
I am so excited to be here.
We are excited to have you back.
Yeah, we are very excited to have you. Yep.
I can't wait to do this. There's a bit of a delay on my end. I'm wondering if maybe I should take out my microphone. Are you guys okay on yours?
We can hear you. Sometimes this happens. We are live. We will try to do our best not to talk over you, because then the audience will yell at me for constantly interrupting our guests when there's a delay.
I wonder do you think if I take my mic out that would help?
Probably not, because then we'll get an echo, or something.
Okay, then I won't take out my
let's
mic.
just leave it. I can hear you just fine. If you can hear us, there'll be moments where we step over each other. It's fine. People are going to have to get used to it. All the prima donnas in there.
Well, I brought a friend with me today.
You
I
did?
didn't want to come alone. I did. This is Benedict, Benny, and he is an animal communications hero, is what he is. I wanted to bring him for a very specific reason, because I wanted to talk a little bit about the magic of his name and how he got it and how he came to me. So we can talk about that a little bit. But how are you guys doing today?
We're doing well. Did you like your episode?
Oh my God, I loved my episode. It was awesome. It was so awesome.
Good.
You guys are awesome. I love your show.
Thank you so much. We try.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I am a big fan. Okay, well, here's the really funny thing.
Yes.
I didn't realize you were Santa Paranormal. And I had been watching for a while. So I was just like, wait a second, Onyx, I know that name. Oh my God, I'm going to get to read Onyx today. So I was really stoked.
Oh my gosh.
But this is Benedict.
Tell us about Benedict. I want to see. Let's see.
So Benny is Mojave cream.
Move him over a little bit.
Move
over.
What the heck's going on? Hang on a minute.
You're going the wrong way. There you go.
There we go.
Nope, you're off. There it is.
There you go.
Benny is what's called a Mojave cream, and he just loves being on the air. This guy is like a superstar. So he is a very unique animal communication story, because I personally, cover his little ears, don't like ball pythons personally. But
I personally love ball pythons. So
do you?
Yeah,
do you?
Yeah.
Well, then you're gonna love.
I love his markings. I love He's pretty.
Thank
He's
you.
a very pretty ball python.
Thank you. Yeah. He is, I think, 7 months old. So he's very new to me right now. We've only had him for a couple of months. I walked into a store to buy food for our wolf. We have a wolf at home from Romania. And I went to buy her food. And all of a sudden, something called me over to his tank. And as I was sitting there, I'm looking, I'm going, I need to take you home, and I don't know why. And all of a sudden, I kid you not, I know this makes me look crazy, but I wear crazy like a badge, so it doesn't matter to me. I literally heard, "You're my mommy, take me home." And I called my partner and I said, I have a situation. He goes, "Your choice." And I'm like, okay. So I brought him home, and my friend and I were sitting there, and we're trying to think of names. And all of a sudden, this name popped into my head, Benny. And at the same time, she had gone to our best friend, Gemini AI, and she had typed in, what names can we give ball pythons? And every variation of Benedict, Benny, Benedictus. And I thought, how cool is that? Like, in the moment that I thought it, she found it. And we found out later on that in West Africa, there is a village in a town called Benin. And I thought, how cool is this? Because the village is the temple of the pythons. Just after that, I was in a weekend where it was a hoodoo ceremony. I walk many cultures, for those of you who don't know me and who are listening. And I was with hoodoo practitioners, and I didn't realize that we were there on the day of the snake, which is Dambalawedo. Dambalawedo is great creator. And I thought, how cool is this? So I got home, I'm all excited, I'm playing with Benny, and I had pulled out an egg because eggs are very sacred to Dambalawedo. And I put it on there. And as soon as I put it down, he went and he wrapped himself around the egg. And I went, nice. So of course I did a photo shoot being a proud mommy. So that is my animal communication story with him. And he's a very unique guy because I don't necessarily hear the voices of animals. With animals, there are 4 levels of communication: physical, which is the one we all know; mental, which is where they give you pictures and thoughts; emotional, where we can feel our animals and they feel us; and spiritual, which is the one everybody loves because that's when we talk to the spirit and we talk to the ghosts, right? Lost animals, all that jazz. And so he's unique because a lot of times I can feel what an animal is feeling, or they send me pictures, but I very rarely get to hear their voices. And his is extremely distinct. So when I hear him, I know that it's Benny. So he's a very cool little guy.
Can I ask you a question?
And then I have 2 questions after that.
When you feed him like mice or something, right?
Yes.
So do you hear the mice?
Okay, this is all right. So hold on.
Let me. Wait, I want to know.
Wait,
do you hear them?
No. Hold on. This is important. Hold on. Before you ask that question, first, is he frozen fed or is he live fed?
He's frozen fed.
Okay, so then it doesn't matter. That's
okay.
Those are the 2 questions.
No, it does matter. No, it does matter.
Oh, it does.
Because everything has a spirit, whether it is living or dead. So what I do is, as soon as I bring the mice into my home, or the rats into my home, they come in bulk, right? So I will put them through, so I put them through ceremony. So I do what's called a release. So before I do anything, I will sit with them and I will ask and invoke Diana, the goddess of the forest, and Saint Francis of Assisi. And I will ask them to take the spirits and the souls of the rats, and I will show gratitude to them for helping my little, what do you want? Helping my little guy to grow and be strong. For me, we all have contracts. And so there is a cycle of life. I'm not a vegetarian. A lot of people ask me, because I'm an animal communicator, am I a vegetarian? No, I'm not. But I do know where my meat is sourced. I have a friend who is, she is a cattle rancher and she is a witch. And she will put her meat and her cows through ceremony. She will thank them before she sends them out. So I know where my food comes from. And I also do ceremony over everything that comes into my home. And my partner calls it my hippie shit. And I'm like, okay, that's good. I can work with that.
I can only imagine what it would be like if he didn't eat frozen. And how many conversations you'd be having, or with the feelings of like, okay, well, listen, I'm sorry, it's time for you to go.
So I used to have a spider. I used to have a spider, and I did not want to work with. It was a tarantula, and we gave her crickets, and that was an issue for me. So I
Oh, I
was
can
not
only
the one
imagine.
who cared for the spider. And I, again, blessed the spiders. I did the crickets. I did ceremony over them, but I refused to feed the spider. And I loved her. I love Phoebe. She was wonderful. But that was the one thing I couldn't, because I can feel it, right? I can feel it. I can't do live feed. I can't.
So,
because
Angel,
I feel the fear.
Angel, we're live. So if you see me looking around, I'm looking at the various the people watching in their chats.
Yeah, that's
so
cool. I've got a podcast of my own. I get it.
One person's asking, Law's dog. Sometimes their names I can't get right, but they want to know: do you believe in pets being your familiar? I don't know what even that means, but what does that mean?
A familiar.
Exactly? Well, I don't. Who are you talking to right now? I don't know what is a familiar, like a like a mirror image of oneself. What is that?
No.
Did she freeze?
I think she might have froze. There she is.
I can
She's
hear
back.
you.
Oh,
sorry.
there you are. Nope, you're back.
I don't know
back.
what's
No, it's
going
okay.
on.
That's okay.
Oh,
It's the spirit.
is that?
It's the spirit.
We get little
Okay,
hiccups here and there. We get little hiccups here and there. You're
It's
okay.
Well, we're talking about familiars, so it does make sense to me.
So what is a familiar, and why do you believe pets are familiars?
A familiar is something that a witch, traditionally, but some energetics will call them familiars too. It's an animal on the other side who is either your animal or an animal who has been assigned to you. You go through ritual. There are familiars who will come to you on the other side, and they will work for you. So they will go and get you things, or they will go and do work for you. Marie Laveau was said to have her beautiful snake. And he was a ball python as well, I believe, named Zombie. And Zombie, people would say that they saw him at night going to do her bidding. So it can be live or crossed over. I had a snake named Severus. He was 17 when he passed. And he used to do healing work in circle with Peruvian medicine men when they were in Canada. And so when he passed away, I told them, and they did a ceremony for him in Peru, a snake ceremony for his release. And when I do healing work, because that's what he did with me, he still does that. Now, do I have an actual familiar? No, I don't necessarily do, but I do work the animals, the animals who have crossed over, who've been my pets. Yeah, they actually do work with me. All of them still work with me. I still have a major connection to all of them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Angel, we brought you back here because John's following knows his audience, and his audience knows his house cat, Voxxie.
Yes.
It's one of the team.
Yes.
One of the spirit-seeking team.
Yes.
And after you gave...
I've been tapping into that cat for 2 days. Thank you very much.
all right, John.
Holy mother. He's got a lot to say,
It's going to be great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot to say. So the first thing he said to me, I can't make this up if I tried, okay? The first thing I heard is, this shit's real.
This is fantastic.
Then
already it's starting off great.
Yep,
go get Voxxie.
Yeah, and then he told me, that you brought someone home.
She just went somewhere where it's going to take me a bit to get her out. So we're just going to
because she thinks she's going to get in trouble. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you're not. Don't worry about it. Because I think she's going to let some cats out of the bag.
She might.
We got pet psychic jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But the other thing she told me was that you bring things home sometimes, and that there is a little girl in your home. And that sometimes it doesn't spook her. Every once in a while it does. But when you come home, your energy is really big. So when you're at a cemetery, when you've done something to work with your spirit box, which I love, by the way, I work with a spirit box. It's you bring it, your energy grows. Okay. You really are someone who's very connected. And when you're doing your work, you're in your element. And so your energy grows, your energy field grows, and you bring that home with you. And she loves it sometimes and she hates it sometimes. It depends on where you've been. But just so you know, your home does need a clearing. Okay. And there is a little girl who has come home with you.
You mean like a ghost, a spiritual little girl?
There's a lot of things here.
Yeah, I know. I know. And your cat sees all of it. Now, you're very lucky because you have what's called a spirit level animal. And this only comes to special people. Spirit level animals are the animals who can communicate on all levels: mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. These are the ones who are there to protect you, to hold space for you. When she passes, she'll still work with you. It's really funny. I was on stage. I do a show called Spirit Box, and I do readings live for the first half. This is on stage. And for the second half, I use the Spirit Box with an audience. So we bring in the voices of the dead. And what's really cool is one day I was on stage and I said to the audience, because I'm very honest, I like to play. I said, I've been doing this for 3.5 years. I've toured this show everywhere. I've never heard an animal come through the spirit box because my mind is very skeptical. I started out as a non-believer, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as I said that, didn't we hear a pack of dogs? It was
really
unbelievable. Oh, you guys would have loved it. You guys would have been like, holy crap. It was amazing. My animal communications experiences have been nothing but movie making. Like, they're cinematic. Some of them are cinematic. I just went to a train station, an old historical train station, and there was a statue of an elephant. And 3 of us were told the story, some of it, and one of us had no idea. We did an Estes session, right? You guys know what an Estes session is, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, when you put the blindfold on, you put the headphones on, they can only hear the spirit box.
Right.
So we started asking questions, and it wasn't about the elephant. It was about something completely different. But the answers we were getting didn't make any sense until we heard, oh, my name starts with a J. Oh, hi. Hi. He's like, why?
I had the opportunity.
Why?
Yeah.
He's like, why? I love you. He loves you. He absolutely adores you. He's telling me he'd like to go to the cemetery with you. He says, put a leash on me. I won't go anywhere. Okay. So that might be something you want to do because he wants to see where you work. He wants to know what this is all about. You keep bringing stuff home, but he actually wants to go with you. What's going on? Are you changing his food right now?
No, I keep her on the same food. It's hairball control.
Okay, because for some reason she keeps saying, "I want the new food. I want the new food." And there's something about.
Yeah, I just had tacos, and she was begging for them, and I told her no.
I want the new food. I want the new food.
Yeah.
She also says she likes this food better than what you were giving her. She says the flavor is perfect. This is not a cat who likes rich flavors. This is a cat who likes more kind of meat, like chicken and beef and that kind of thing. Yeah, chicken, beef, that kind of stuff. This isn't necessarily, tuna isn't necessarily her favorite, although she'll eat whatever you put in front of her. So she loves that. Cat balls. She really likes, the paranormal cat balls? She likes those. Play with them.
Is that true?
She likes. I've never seen her play with those. I have seen her play with like balls and whatnot.
Yeah, I know. Because
she fetches. She fetches.
Oh, absolutely. But I'll tell you why I know she's going to like them. Because when you come home from your paranormal investigations, she downloads everything. She downloads absolutely everything. So she knows what a cat ball is. Okay. She wants her own cat ball. And she's like, dude, oh, she's so pretty. Yeah, so I used to have a cat named Whitey, and Whitey was a tuxedo as well. And she was literally an Instagram favorite. I really feel like she's comfortable. You've made such a great space for her at home. Like, you guys vibe. So you know what? Honestly, I honestly believe you should never be without a cat, but this cat is your soul cat.
I have 6 of them.
Yeah, this one is your soul cat.
I have 6.
Yeah. Do you have an orange cat?
No, I have. No, I don't have an orange cat.
Where's the orange cat?
Well, I mean, years ago I did, but it met a tragic demise.
Yes.
Vegeta.
So that cat's here.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a very interesting thing with animal communications. I trust spirit because it's very blindsiding. Oh, where's the orange cat? You're not thinking about the one that's passed. right? You're thinking
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
6
no.
we're talking about. But the thing is I know you have the orange cat because my spirit team is saying you've got an orange cat. So I trust them. So sometimes it's a little bit of detective work, but this cat wants you to know that I'm A-okay. Everything is okay. I feel like you said, it was tragic and there was like a jump. It's like, oh my God, it was devastating. It also wants you to know that it was very quick. Okay. I feel like this cat didn't feel anything. You still think about this cat. And he says, look, I'm really sorry that I had to go the way I did, but that was my contract. Okay. In every single lifetime, almost every single lifetime, this cat has died tragically, but it really loved you and really needed to know that, it needed you to know that it's okay. And this is an opportunity. So a lot of animal communicators will charge per animal. I charge per session because all kinds of animals come true. Even past life animals will come true. Okay. Questions. What do you guys want to know today, even about any of your animals?
When you say past life animal, you mean if you are in another timeline or something is an animal?
Yeah. So I had a gentleman once who was with me about his dog, and all of a sudden I saw this wolfhound, and I said, "You have a wolfhound beside you, but this wolfhound's from a past life, and I see you in Scotland, and I see you two walking together." And he started crying. And I said, "Why are you crying?" And he goes, "Because I keep having these dreams about this wolfhound." And I said, "Yeah, that's the dog you have right now." I said, "That's a past life connection." He goes, "I get it now." He goes, "I understand what my connection is to this dog because every time I look at him, it's like I know him. And then I have this dream and it just makes me cry." And I'm like, holy crap. Like, it never ceases to amaze me. It surprises me.
How often does a past life animal, how do I want to ask this? Because I haven't really thought about this.
How often do they come up in session?
Or how often is it even remotely related to the person in any way? Like, do you ever notice the connection between the two? Or is it like, what? That's my animal? That sounds lame. Or what's
No, I've never had that, because usually, so with animals, they'll tell you the things that you need to hear. Not necessarily things you want to hear, but they will tell you the things you need to hear. So if there's a reason for telling them that they were part of their past life, that information will come through. For sure. But it's not for me. I mean, I don't know other animal communicators, but for me, when those things happen, there's always a tie into the reading. And it may not even be in the moment. It might be even a little later in the reading, but it's always validated and there's always something there. Yeah.
Before you were speaking about a cat that wanted to go to the cemetery, were you speaking about Voxxie, or were you picking up on another cat before?
No, this is this cat that you have now.
Oh, okay, Voxxie. Okay.
This is this cat that you have now. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. She wants to go to work with you. She wants to go to work with you. She wants to understand what all this hype is about.
So she's retired. She's retired now. She was my office manager. And
okay,
I got rid of my office, and now she's here, and
she wants to go to the cemetery with you.
Yeah, oh, do you?
Yeah, take her. You'll be shocked at what you find with animals. So I had that same snake that I worked with. Actually, even better. Here, a better story for you. I had a cat who was able to pick up on lower energies, haunted stuff. Oh dear. There we go. Hello?
We're here. Yep. We're with you.
Okay, good. I had an animal, a cat, who actually, I had a woman whose family, unfortunately, was part of a satanic cult when she was little. And as I was working on her and doing healing work, I was starting to kind of lose myself. It was like I was getting confused. And I could feel myself falling away. And all of a sudden I heard a scratch at the door. And I went over to the door and I opened it, and it was my white cat, Apple. And he came in, and all of a sudden he was sitting there, and he's like, "Don't do that, do this." He became my eyes. he became my eyes. And that was the only way I was able to get through that session. And it was really, really cool to understand that our animals sometimes are here to work with us. But he was really cool because this guy, I'm telling you, whenever it came to ghosts, lower energies, entities, he was always there to kind of go over here, come over here. And he would show me, like, it was an incredible experience to work with him.
Angel, a lot of people are asking us, because you said that John brings home, he possibly brought home a little girl.
Yeah.
Is there, can you pick up a name or anything with that little girl?
I can see how she looks, but I'm not going to lie. Names have never been one of my strengths. But the little girl is, I'm going to put her probably around 7 or 8. Her hair is long and black. She's wearing almost like it's period. It's like a gray. It's very common. It's a dress. She's got white stockings and black shoes. I feel around her that there is almost like I want to say it's like an American connection, like she's either in the States or that kind of thing. She's actually trying to tell me her name. It starts with a P.
Does that sound like anything, John, you've ever come across?
Well, here I come across, I mean, I can't even tell you the amount of Patties, Patricias, Pats, children.
Yeah.
I mean,
This feels more, this feels, but it starts, that all I can say is, I almost feel like I want to say like a Penelope or a Penny or something like that. So I don't know what that is, but I just feel like.
Oh, a Penny?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's so funny?
I know who that is. I know who Penny is. Yeah, that was a doll. That was a doll I brought here years and years ago. And it actually, technically, I have a scar on my, I don't know, you won't be able to see it in the lighting. And maybe you can if I get close enough. I got a scar right there because I got bit on live by that doll.
What?
Well, Penny, she dare.
The fuck are you talking about?
Makes sense.
Tell us this story.
I never told you the story about Penny the doll.
No.
So I have tons of haunted objects.
And how long ago? How long ago was this?
Oh, this had to be like 2022, 2021. This was like in the early stages of me, documenting spirits here.
All right, go.
I would acquire some haunted objects as I went along, and one of them I brought home was this doll Penny. And yeah, that's probably who that is. That makes sense. But yeah,
that would make sense.
Yeah, I got you
because you have the doll.
Right
I see
there.
the spirit. Yeah, and you see it. Yeah. So you have the doll, but I see the spirit within. Right.
Hold on.
So
wait, Angel. I'm sorry. We cannot move past this for a second. How did this doll
bite me?
Yes.
Exactly how you think. Like I was holding it like this, and it was. I forgot what was going on. I forgot. Actually, you know what? I remember fully. It was a Shabbat night, and
that's a drinking night.
That's a drinking night. Okay,
right.
And I was playing with the doll, and I threatened to burn the doll's face with a lighter, and it came.
You deserve to get bitten.
Right on live, it came right down and it bit me.
It's absurd.
But there was something else going on. I would not have done that if I was not prompted to.
Okay, fair enough. Listen, I had a thing with a doll, and the next day I was at an event, and there was this doll there, and she and I had it in for each other. And so anyway, long story. The next day, out of all the cars that were parked, I was in Toronto, but out of all the cars that were parked, mine was vandalized. I found out that somebody else in the event had their car vandalized in the same way. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm so done with her. And so I kind of did my own thing too. So I get it. And I have a haunted items room. So I understand exactly what you're talking about. Our home is almost half museum. So we have a lot of animal skulls, and we have we actually have a haunted items room as well. I've just actually acquired an infant's funerary carriage from the turn of the century. So, my family, my family are all daycare workers. So I thought, who better to honor that than me, right? So I'm taking that, and I want to be a caregiver for it. Yeah.
Where is Penny now?
Penny got destroyed.
What happened?
Penny got is what happened. And not by me either, by another friend of mine who came in that night and was like, I don't know what this is, but you need to get rid of this. And then I'm like,
Wow.
no, don't break it. And she ended up breaking it and it shattered. And
So Penny's ghost is still there, though. She shattered they shattered the doll, but the ghost is still there.
That doesn't.
And Penny's angry.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh wait, no,
she's not angry. She wants to be released, but she's not angry. She's happy she's out of the doll.
Were you just drinking something hot, like coffee or tea?
No, it's water.
What the hell was it?
It's my spooky mug.
Oh, okay. It's the glare off your cup.
Yeah, it does look. It's cool, right?
Oh, dude, I saw that and I'm like, what the hell just went by her?
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh,
I was like, Penny, get back here! You know?
there's a when you
Penny can come over for a bit.
It's very
it's
like it looks like very Spielbergian, like light rays, and you pull your cup through.
Really?
It's like it's very cinematic.
It glared. It caught my eye.
Oh,
It was like, there's something behind you.
My life is cinematic. What are you gonna say? You know, you never know. But yeah, so this is, these are the things as an animal communicator.
Does Penny like the cats?
Yeah, it's like It's like I was going to call your cat Felix. I don't know why I was going to call your cat Felix.
Well, because I always talk about Felix the cat.
Oh, do you? Okay, because that's been coming up a lot for me.
I bring up Felix the cat and the bag and all that, and yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's
cat.
awesome.
Yeah.
You are cool to read. You are such an open channel. I love that because I'm picking up all these little specifics. Even days before, like I said, like 2 days ago is when I started having these conversations. But, I always say this to people. If you want to know anything about the family or what's going on in the home, talk to the animals, right? This is coming from the cat. This is coming from the animals. All the other animals are fine with it. Do you have one cat who's got tummy issues?
Voxxie.
Oh, Voxxie. Okay. What is Voxxie's full name?
Voxxie Lynn. Voxxie Lynn Santa. Lynn.
Oh, okay. I've always called her Onyx for some reason. Okay, I don't know why. Okay.
Well, I think maybe. Well, I have two black cat. I have two other cats here that are black.
No. It's her. I think her true name is Onyx. To be honest with you, animals come with true names.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah. So I think it's on, but that's okay. I like Voxxie too. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
So
why do you think she has stomach issues? Because she has peed right in your stuff.
Oh, if she is very temperamental, so she likes to mark.
This is mine. Yeah, this is my territory. Yeah. Don't you forget. I'm in charge.
Yeah, especially with the other two cats.
Yeah.
She's
it's more about you. No, it's more about you. It's almost like I'm the boss. Don't forget that. You might be the human, but I'm the boss.
Yeah.
So that's pretty what. But she adores you. Like you are hers. That's all there is to it. Where's the white? Did you have a white and black dog or a white and brown dog or something?
I did.
Yeah. Okay. That dog is here.
Yeah, white and beige, but brown, like brownish beige.
Yeah, brownish. Lance. Yeah, because I couldn't tell because I could see the white.
Yeah. My boy Lance.
That dog is here. Yeah, that dog is here as well.
Yeah. He was a good boy.
And that's actually what I'm hearing. And I keep hearing that he's very proud of himself. That if he had to go to the washroom, he'd hold it in. He was really proud of himself. He would hold it in. He's like, "Look, I can do this." He's really adorable. Yeah. He's just really, he just wanted to let you know that he was very happy with you and happy with his life. And I see his tail wagging, just a great dog. Just wanted to be acknowledged. Right. And this is my work, right? Well, this is my work. I love helping people and connecting and helping them remember. And I love going to paranormals. Like my favorite thing is being an animal communicator on a paranormal location. Like I was talking about the elephant earlier and we were doing the Estes. So we found out, I'm like, oh my God, I hear a letter J. And all of a sudden it went, Jumbo, we're talking to the elephant. And they couldn't understand why they had invited me, an animal communicator. And all of a sudden it made sense. We even have this footage that's going to be released very soon. And it was telling us how it died, why it died. This elephant actually came from Africa, went to England, because I couldn't understand why it kept speaking French. And so it went from Africa to England to France, which is where P.T. Barnum found this elephant, bought the elephant, and started touring him around North America. They came to Canada, and they were at this train station. This is where they had set up the tents and everything. And they had changed. We heard they changed the rules, and instead of taking the elephants one way, they had to take them another way. And one of the trains came through. And it was really funny because I kept seeing a baby elephant, and apparently there was another elephant with them whose leg was broken, but this Jumbo was unfortunately, it was tragically killed. P.T. Barnum spun it and went, Jumbo jumped in front of the small elephant and saved its life. And it was just, this elephant was a star from top to bottom. And I was privileged enough to be able to hear the story. Later on, after the SD session, we found out all those parts that we didn't know, it got filled in by the curator, and we have it all on tape, right? So I love going to paranormal sites, even at the exhibition, the Ontario exhibition, CNE, the Canadian National, they have the Horse Palace. And we did a full weekend of paranormal investigations because that's where they deployed the soldiers before they went to Europe. And I kept telling them, okay, we want to talk to the soldiers, but what about the animals? And everyone went, what? Like, we don't even think about it, right? And we saw horses. Yeah, we saw horses. We experienced horses, rats, cats, dogs. It was incredible. Pigeons that had passed over that were there witnessing. The stories we heard were phenomenal. They were phenomenal, you know?
Wow. Angel, what is, tell everybody where they can find you and tell us what's next for you.
Sure. They can find me at raisingenergy.com or angelmorganpetpsychic.com. If you want a reading, raisingenergy.com is my catch-all. We have a new website, so it looks really cool. You can also follow me on Instagram at Raising Energy. That's where I do most of my work. What's coming up for me? Oh my goodness, so much. I'm going to the New Orleans Paracon. I'm going to be there. So if you're in that area, I'll be talking about animal communications and paranormal work. I will also be at the Lake Superior Paracon. So I kind of touring that kind of stuff. And I've got my own podcast as well called the Creature Code Podcast, where it's everything animal, human, and in between. So that's the stuff. And I'm so privileged. I just feel so good being here with you guys. Oh my God, I could eat you both.
I love that you came back. We loved having you on. And by the way, we have a link to the link we have a link to Angel Morgan in the link tree in our bio. You can find it there. Yes, obviously you should reach out, get a reading, listen to our deep dive interview on Angel's background on wherever podcasts are available that we dropped on Tuesday. Angel, I can't thank you enough for being here today.
Yeah, thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
I really appreciate
I loved it. This is amazing. Thank you.
Oh, no, you're amazing. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Anytime. All right, we'll see you later, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
That was fun, right?
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, definitely.
She's so fun.
Yeah.
I love it. All right.
Yeah, that ball python was pretty.
It's crazy, right? Now, I'm very interested in this.
I was picturing it like, oh no, don't feed me, no. You know, like
yeah, right, like that, like
that's where you were going.
Yes,
but I had to ask, was it live or frozen? Because I used to have snakes. So I know all about that whole thing, you know.
Dude, it's like,
I was just so curious.
How could you have a pet snake and talk to animals and then like start feeding it? And it's like hearing.
What was that, dude? What was that movie with Tom Green with the snake?
Yeah. It was like the coming of age thing.
Yeah. Oh man, what movie was that? I can't remember, but yeah, the whole scene with the snake.
Amazing.
And he's eating it, and.
Oh my God. All right. Let's take it to the old chat here. Let's talk sorry guys. Thank you for sticking around. You know, as we do an interview, it's hard to come into, but you know, this is a really sweet note. Thank you, Miss Molly. She says, if it's hard to read, she says, if I may interrupt real quick, I'd love to say hi to John. I watch your lives and videos each and every day and at night because I have trouble sleeping. I especially love when you're at Buck Out. That's from Miss Molly 15401.
Hey, Molly, yo, appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching and for checking out my podcast, Splintered Spirits.
Yes, thank you for being here. Guys, again,
appreciate that.
That was Angel Morgan at raisingenergy.com, and there's a link in the link tree in our bio here to her. So by all means, check her out. She was really great. We have a great interview with her. We had her on twice this week. It was Pet Psychic Week. Dude, but okay, so the snake thing was great, and this penny thing is really great and weird.
Yeah, because when she was talking about, I brought something home with me, I'm like, well, I have tons of objects in here that have nothing to do with the Breck estate, right? And if I brought something home with me from the cemetery, I would know, or from some another location, because that's happened to me once before, and I was able to pinpoint it real quick. However, when she started talking about P and she said a little girl, I was just like, wait a minute, she's not talking about Penny, is she? I was just like, so people are asking about Penny in the chat.
Yeah.
I can't even remember where the doll came from. I'm really having a hard time remembering where this doll came from. Right now I am. But this doll was just clearly haunted. It was always talking. It was always just interactive with us. It sometimes was a bit malicious. So something happened one Shabbat night that made me go to threaten it with a lighter. And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to do that to you. And then all of a sudden, it literally right on live, it came right down and got my hand. Now, I talk about the logistics of live streaming because I know the next question is, John, where's the video? Right?
That was my next question.
Back in the day in 21 and 22, when it came to TikTok, you were able to save a live stream for 3 months. They don't allow you to do that anymore. Now it's just 1 month. Unfortunately, the majority of live streams from back then would get corrupted because of that. So there are so many things that have happened back in the day that I was never able to get the footage from because the live stream was corrupted. In fact, majority of footage you see from back in the day are screen recordings from other people sending me what happened. So yeah.
So if there's any diehards out there who've got that video, send that.
There might be.
But anyway, that was wild. And by the way, so guys, and we have, if you're following Splintered Spirits, we have a lot of psychics on our show, psychic mediums, and I really try to vet them well and get good references, whether it's Joelle Tremblay, Catherine Nadal, Amy Belaski, Angel Morgan, who we had today. These people are all very good at their job and very credible people, I think. I try not to, we really look into them and get into it. I know a couple of them have been accredited by the Forever Family Foundation, which is one of the most rigorous organizations before they certify a psychic medium. So all of them can be found in Linktree in my bio if you want to go and get readings, depending on your needs. Some of them specialize in grief counseling, more so than others. Check them out. They're all really good. We think they're good. They all have something to offer from different perspectives.
Somebody in the chat asked if I'm going to take Voxxie out now.
Oh,
the
put her on a leash?
The answer to that question is absolutely not. All right. You got to understand something. Voxxie has a lot of issues. Okay. This is what Voxxie is saying today. Tomorrow, completely different story. Listen, it has been said by people who come here on the regular and myself, that cat looks different every day. Every day. And every day that she looks different, there's a personality to go with it. It's quite wild. So the Voxxie we got today wants to come to the cemetery. The Voxxie of tomorrow probably will not.
Could you imagine?
No. I know that cat in and out.
I just feel like that would be, you talk about jumping the shark too. Walking around with a cat and a leash.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen other people take pets out and whatnot and do cemetery walks. And
But I'm gonna listen. I'm just gonna say, if I see somebody out in the street walking their cat, I think it's weird. It's not like
I
walking
agree.
the dog, dude. There's something weird
I
about
agree.
taking a cat on a leash and walking around.
Yeah, I agree. Listen. I'm a cat lover, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Now, putting a cat in a backpack, the clear backpacks, and walking around, that I love. I'll do that all day. But a cat on a leash, it's just weird to me. A cat off the leash, different story. If you have a good cat that's not going to disappear on you, and you have a cat off the leash, well, I like off leash for pets anyway. Like Lance was no leash.
Lady Morgan is asking which doll came from the tunnel. Is there a tunnel doll that you had?
Not that I can remember.
What are you talking about, Lady
from
Morgan?
the tunnel. No, it's sometimes things get confusing for a lot of people. There's so many different things going on. I can't remember ever finding a doll at a location and taking it home. Maybe I did. Who knows? I don't remember. My brain is I've been doing this for 5 years.
I think I like watching you guys on Talks. Do you guys like being here on Talks also? Look, we want to be everywhere, but I would say for the most part, the YTs is the best place. Because we are now able to go live on TikTok, which is wonderful. But TikTok has a lot of restrictions and rules and things. You can't really say and do things. So
Lady
it's
Morgan,
not my favorite.
And Lady Morgan and Joni Purr, you're talking about the 5 dolls found here in the crawl space. Those are different. Those are over there. Are there any of them over here? No, none of them are over here. They're over there. Those are different dolls. Penny was not. Oh, that's where Penny was found. Thank you for that. When they redid the storage here at the Breck estate, I ended up going through all the stuff from people that have left here from years and years and years. That's where Penny was originally found. Penny was not found with the other dolls in the crawl space. Penny was found in the in the storage. She was in somebody's storage locker that hasn't lived here in like 20 years.
Yeah, you know why? Because that doll.
Yeah.
That doll cursed them, dude.
That's where Penny was found originally. Now I remember. Listen, guys, when you do this every day for 5 years straight,
sometimes you forget where all your haunted shit comes from.
Everything blends together. All right. 2021 is 2026. It makes no damn difference.
Dude, it's hard. I know.
All I need is a little,
But also, and we're getting, like, I'm older than this guy, and we're getting older. It's like, it's very hard to decipher the specific years. Anything that happened past 2 weeks ago could have actually taken place within the past 5 years.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, if it was 2 weeks ago, it might as well have been 2023. Like, I don't really know or care. It's like I have to move it outside of my space and move on from it. I can't really remember it.
So that's where Penny came from. Penny came from the storage down in the basement is where Penny was found.
She's a basement doll.
She's
a haunted basement doll who's been destroyed and now is angry.
Yeah, she was.
I'm very like, why can't she collect or attach herself to something else?
We did. Who knows?
Oh yeah,
she could have.
I saw Cheryl says Cheryl saw a big burly dude with a cat on a tiny stroller in her neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah. That takes guts,
Good for
dude.
him.
That guy, yeah. Good for him. That takes a certain level of.
What you looking at? You know?
I mean, it really does.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Anybody else have any other questions? So what do we got coming up? So next week we have no new episode next week. We have it live next week with is that the 2nd? Are we already hitting July?
Yeah, the 2nd.
Wow.
July 2nd. Yeah.
We got 2 young ghost hunters. Everybody's young to me, I feel, because I truly feel I'm very old in this space. But we got 2 young ghost hunters, female dynamic duo. You might have seen them on the YTs, Audrey and Bella, my apologies, are going to join us. I'm very curious. being that I have a teenage daughter, I want to know what sent these two young ladies down the path of cemeteries and ghost hunting as friends together. I find it wild.
Why not?
It was why not? But they're out there doing stuff, and they're part of that crew. Like, I saw them on a video with Jake Bruce, who we've had on. Going out there and hunting and investigating. And I like watching the young. I really do like watching a new generation of people doing this stuff.
Hickory
I really do.
Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Hickory Chick. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, and I want to know what got them into it, what their inspiration was, and what they think they're dealing with. Does this transcend age and everything else? And yes, guys, don't think I didn't forget to ask Angel Morgan what she thinks spirits are, because I asked her in the episode we dropped on Tuesday, so I don't need to ask her twice.
Yep.
So you can watch
every Thursday. We are live every Thursday.
Yes. We do our best. Very rarely are we not live on Thursdays, but we drop 6 episodes a month.
And if we're not, there's something going on Thursday for you to check out.
Yeah. And we have 6 episodes a month. Every other Tuesday we drop one, and then we're live every Thursday. Usually we have a guest we interview. Sometimes we don't. We just catch up on the news and what's going on. Sometimes we're on location. Sometimes we're not. But mostly it's this. Talking about trying to paint a picture of what are spirits in a fun, new way. And getting a vast perspective from different points of view about what they are. And it's really interesting to hear about spirits from someone who can hear animals and talk to animals, which is a whole different angle of everything. But that's really it. That's all I got for us today. John, you got anything else?
Nope, that's it.
You want to tell the good people?
That's it. No. Other than I'll see you guys tonight.
Guys, I want to thank you so much. Remember to hit that like, share, subscribe, leave a comment wherever you get your podcasts, especially Apple and all those fun things.
Listen, everybody. I get these questions all the time when I'm live, so I'm going to address it now. This podcast is everywhere. Spotify, Apple, YouTube,
Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon.
I mean, everywhere.
Everywhere.
If there's a place you like to watch podcasts, most likely you can find Splintered Spirits. So catch up on all past episodes. We even put the live episodes up as well.
This will be dropped tomorrow. So you'll be able to rewatch this tomorrow on Fridays. Again, and if you want to watch them, YouTube, Spotify. Soon we will have video on Apple. The live right now is everywhere. We're on IG, YT, TikTok, FB. So it's the live. We're live across the board. But that's it, man. John?
Gary?
It's a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen,
Always.
Thank you for watching Splintered Spirits. We will see you next week.
Take care of your fur babies.
Take care of those pets, especially dogs.
Take care of those pets. Yeah.
I'm a dog guy.
Yeah, I'm both, so take care of them both, and your little scaly friends and your birds, except for penguins. Fuck penguins.
Oh my goodness. How dare you?
They're horrible. They're horrible creatures.
We'll get into this next time. We're going to do a whole episode on haunted penguins.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Keep me out of it.
All right.
Keep me out of it. I hate them.
All right. Adios, everybody.
All right. Later, guys.
Well, that's it for another episode of Splintered Spirits. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, stay curious.